Hello and welcome, my nicknaming Leafs. So, you got yourself a pet. Maybe you got yourself a little whelp or a cute little kitten. Now, what are you gonna do? Do you call it whelp or kitten until they grow up and then switch to dog or cat? Of course not. You will give it a name. And in V-pet racing games, that is also pretty common to do that. Like, look at the Digimon and Pokemon games, you give nicknames there normally. But the anime to those games, they don't really do that. Which is very strange. So here's a little thought experiment. What if the Tamers, or Digidestined as they were called there, in Digimon Adventure gave their partners nicknames based on their personality, and I want to mix the crest in there as well, stuff like that. And when would they give them the nicknames? Probably episode 1 or 2, maybe the episode where they go to the adult level, and that's my Digivice ruining my shot. I don't care, I leave it in. So, let's start with Taichi and Agumon. So, in Taichi's case, I'm kinda thinking of 2 nicknames actually. One would be a nod to v-tamer 01, where the original Taichi appeared and had his partner, Zeromaru. Zero being the name for, well, zero in Japanese, and Taichi, meaning big one, has all that 0 and 1 thing, like data. I love that wordplay, and it would fit, but maybe that's not a good idea to do that, so I want to give him another one, and that would be T-Maru. T from T-Rex, and Maru is a common thing you put in names, especially for pets or ships and stuff like that. But Maru can also mean round. And what is round? Yes, the number 0, being a nod to Zeromaru from v-tamer 01. Again. Also, there are a lot of circles in the Crest of Courage, so it kinda is a nod to that as well. So now we are at Yamato and Gabumon, and I think he would just call him Buddy at first, which is not really a name, but I think it gradually becomes his name, and he wears it with pride. Also, the Crest of Friendship looks like shaking hands. Then we have Sora and Piermont. And I think a nickname Sora would give Piermont is Momo, because of the color, which is a bit simple, but I think it comes from the right place in case of Sora. And, well, for the crest, peaches are kind of heart-shaped, I would say. It's hard coming up with something else, but I think this works very well, actually. Koshiro and Tantomon. I think a perfect nickname would be someone who has to do something with technical stuff, especially electricity, as Tantomon is all about electric attacks. And would Koshiro give him the name Edison as a nod to, well, Thomas Edison? I would say he would do that. Now, how does this name relate to the Crest of Knowledge, though? Well, you know, something electricity does is going from point A to point B. And that basically is what the crest looks like, right? 2 points connected with a line? Kinda. Mimi and Palmon. Yeah, Mimi will give her a very simple name. And as Palmon is a flower, the Japanese word for flower is hana, and that would work well as a nickname. For the dub, though, they might not go with just flower, but maybe something like Flowey, which would be fun for memes regarding Digimon and Undertale. But Undertale came later, so there's no connection. It's just Flowey, maybe, something like that. I don't care much about the dub, though, so Hana it would be. We're going for the original here. And how does that connect to the crest? Well, the crest is a seed and flowers come from seeds. Simple. Joe and Gomamon. And, well, Joe is pretty straightforward and likes to name things what they are, I guess. So, as Gomamon is kind of based on a spotted sea lion, he would probably name him Spot. Not a bad name, not a very thought through name as well. But yeah, when it comes to the crest though, I kinda had a hard time with that. No name I could come up with would have fit. I thought about punk and looked up punk symbols and no, I didn't feel that. And it is a cross and those 4 things could be seen as spots. That's the best I can get away with here, so tell me in the comments if you have a better idea here, because yeah, I couldn't come up with anything. But I like the name Spotbow, that fits Joe and Gomamon pretty well. Now Takaru and Patamon. Takaru is a small child, and small childs would give nicknames like Flappy because it flaps his ear, wing things. What are those supposed to be? But it also has to relate to the crest somehow, and here was a thought. Sunny. Sunny is a simple name. Patamon is mainly orange, like the sun. And the crest of hope is a sun shining down. Yeah, I guess it fits. I kind of like that actually. Now Hikari and Tailmon were a bit harder, but what I came up with is Felis. Felis is a very bright star and was a pseudo-constellation once, made by a guy who felt sorry that there were no cat constellations, even though there are lions and lynx stuff, but not a cat. But nowadays that is not a constellation officially anymore. But one of the stars in that supposed constellation was named Felis. How would a child like Hikari come up with that name? She read it in a book somewhere. Sounds a bit like a lame reason, but I guess Hikari, with being so sick almost all the time as a child, would read a lot, so she might have stumbled over that, right? And the crest of light is a star. Period. That's what it is. So, do you like the nicknames I gave those partners, or would you give different ones? Tell me your opinions in the comments below. Looking forward to that, because I'm really interested in this topic. And let your crest shine on the like and subscribe button, as well as that little bell. And while you're down there, check out the links in the description below as well, leading to my Twitter and Instagram, where I post stuff and keep you updated whenever I upload a new video, or start a live stream on Twitch, link also down there. Live streaming every Friday, Saturday and Sunday, as well as Mondays. Friday and Monday is Digimon time with Digimon World and Digimon Survive respectively. So I hope to see you over there as well. Until next time, bye-bye!